Okay, I'm going to show you guys today how to access Proquest and do some research for the beginning of this this project that we're working on. You can use this tutorial at any time after this to guide your research as you're doing things later on this semester. So in order to access Proquest, this particular tutorial is going to show you guys how to access Proquest on the school computers. If you're going to access it from a different computer outside of the school's network, there's some passwords that you're going to have to access that I will put on Moodle for everyone, and all of your teachers will put on Moodle for you so you can access it that way. So in order to get to Proquest, you first go to fwparker.org, which is this site. As you guys can see, you put in fwparker.org and it'll come up this way. You go to the About tab. Under the About tab, if you'll scroll down, you'll notice that there's an option that says Library. You click on Library. It comes up here. On the library page, you'll notice that along the side here, we've got a variety of tabs. One of them says Library again, so you're going to click on Library once more. Actually, you don't even have to click on it, you just have to put your cursor over it. When you do that, you'll notice this pops up, Catalog and Databases. For our purposes, we're going to use databases. Click on Databases. When you click on Databases, up will come a series of library subscription databases. These are all the things that the library subscribes to that we use, that we can use for research. So I'm only going to focus today on Proquest. There's some other ones on here that are interesting, but I'm going to focus on Proquest. So when we click on Proquest, up will come a page that looks like this. If you'll notice, this is Proquest main page, and it can be a little confusing. So I'm going to ignore all of this down here. I'm going to focus only on these tabs up here. The tab you're going to focus on is My Products. If you click on My Products, what's going to happen is you'll see underneath here a series of products. What we're going to focus on is we're going to go down to Proquest Online. So this is going to be where you're going to go. You're going to click on Proquest Online. Now when you click on Proquest Online, we're going to see something that says account name and password. If you're on the school's computers, then this will just roll right through. If you're not, you're going to have to add a password, and I'll show you on Moodle in class how to get to that. So once we've got here, it says Basic Search. Basic Search is just the essential element that we're starting with to do our searches. So for this particular essay, you guys are doing one on Rwanda. And so the easiest way to start this is to start off by adding Rwanda as my search term. Now, if I do that, we'll notice that up comes the total number of documents that we're searching for. 34,078 documents. Now, that's a lot of documents, and you're not going to want to search through all of those documents in order to get to what you want. So, our particular essay is on Rwanda and environmental factors. So what you're going to do is go to Refine Search. What we can do, Rwanda. Now, in order to get this, is that you need to add the word "and" in large capital letters. This is what's called a Boolean search. This will now specify that whatever documents you'll pull up will have to have these two terms in them. So we do search. So you're searching that, and up will come a series of options. Now, 226, that's a much more doable search. You'll see some possibilities here of documents you can look through. Now, if we want to go even further, refine search. Rwanda and environment and genocide, because that's what we're looking at. Let's see what we can pull up here. 32 documents. This is going to be almost perfect. So what we can do is we can pull up any documents from here. If we click on any one of these, for example, Rwandan president talks about democracy and country. We'll go through here, we'll click on this link, and what will pop up will be a document view. The abstract. An abstract is just a summary of a document. So you can see this is the summary of what the document is. If you go down here, you'll notice that this is the full text of the article. So you can get your information from this. Now you'll also notice that under here, is your citation information. The New Times website, Kigali, it's in English. It was done 19th February, so February 19th of 2006, through the BBC monitoring company, BBC Corporation. So there's our information. Now, if you'll notice that over here, we've got, if you want to find more documents like this, Paul Kagame, then you can click on him and it will search for other documents like this one. So if you happen to find a really good document, you might want to use this as a possibility of other places to go. Now, also if you'll notice in the abstract, it's highlighting all the terms that you searched for. So that will help you get a better feel for what you're doing. So once you go here, you can start to do all your research and start to pull up all of your documents. If you'll notice once again at the bottom, here's more citation information. It'll tell you everything you need to know about the document, so all of your citation will be taken care of there. So once you've done this, you could then move on to organizing and citing your sources. The next tutorial will talk a little bit about how do we do the proper types of source citation in creating annotated bibliographies. So that will be what we do next.